You aim towards your target. Like, everything was fine. So you tell me what you see, and then we'll go over it. Like, I just want to fix one little thing.
See, I'm coming down there before I even start my swing.
Correct. Yeah, you're leaning down.
And then I'm pushing forward.
Yeah, you have early extension pretty bad.
And then elbow straight at impact.
Mm-hmm.
And chicken winged it.
Yeah. What do you need me for?
Because I can't stop doing it.
I know.
I feel like the club face is like aligned on my elbow like it's supposed to. Somewhere in there. Maybe it's too soon.
It's too late.
Like it's like open right there.
Yeah. So now it's just a correction.
Yeah.
So look right here. Like, the club face is out towards the right.
Yeah.
So this is all hand-eye coordination at this point. You hit this one straight, but look how quick you had to square it up.
Yeah.
And then you're fully extended the ball. So it's all it's all hand-eye coordination right there. That's not terrible. Yeah, you do have a little bit of, I can see your elbow for the club head type of thing. It's really not all that bad. So all I want to do from the back is tighten up the plane a little bit and get the club face a little more square. So draw some plane lines on you. Okay. Cameraman can't hold still, so we'll try that again. Alright, so immediately it's way under plane.
Okay.
Okay, so we want it right on that bottom line. Remember how that worked? So like when you're bringing it up, you know the stick drill.
Yeah.
So if we had this, it would point way outside the target line. So if we had it right on your elbow at this point, it would be right back towards the ball and pretty much parallel to that blue line, which would be about perfect. Okay, so we got to get that squared away. So what happens to you is when the club gets behind you, like in this area, it opens, and if it opens, it has to close, right? So when you bring it up, you actually get it to a pretty good spot here, okay? And technically the golf club is square, but since the way you got it there,
it's gonna come over the top.
right?
But yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna come over the top a little bit. So you've managed to kind of squat, I guess you could say, to counter that. I don't know how you figured that out, but it does counter it. Even I could show you facing inside the golf ball. Okay, so yeah, you kind of like made this loop that went like that. Okay, so what we're trying to do is get it to go up this line, and then I want it just to kind of come back down that line.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And then that's why you have to do that, because you know better than to continue to let it go like that and go way outside of it. So you're gonna try to, at this point, drop that club. So you're like, oh, I'll get it coming from the inside, but really there's no way to do it. So now the club reopens, and then you have to shut it really quick. Simple fix. We're gonna take it back better and take it back square.
Okay.
If you take it back square, it basically, a lot of the plane will be fixed because you won't rotate it inside and won't have a chance to get underneath plane as much. Pretty simple. That's all I really want to do from the back. Simple.
Okay.
Just I'm showing you all the repercussions of what you do.
Yeah.
But all I want is this initial like 3 feet. I want this club on your hand line or on your toe line.
Yeah.
And then I don't want it to do that right there. I want it to be like on your spine angle at this point. Yeah. That's all. And then from the front, I've got to nitpick you a little bit. So, you see anything in your grip? How's your right hand look?
Open to the right.
It's a trick question. It's perfect. How's your left hand look?
Perfect.
Not perfect.
Okay. Is it because of the bow? I thought, isn't that natural?
So, well, no, because so this, right here. So if that V is going this way and this V is going this way, are those parallel?
No.
All they should be parallel.
Okay.
So I think your left hand got weak,
Mm-hmm.
I hope, because your right hand looks really good and really comfortable. It's pretty common to have the V going right up the forearm,
Mm-hmm.
or like at the shirt collar, it's usually pretty close to there, no matter if the guy's like strong or neutral, it's pretty common. If you have the V, your V is actually going
Like way out here.
yeah, it's kind of going that way.
Yeah.
That's not common, and that's going to be really hard to keep the club face square on the way back. So that might even fix part of the club face. Like all this is kind of stemming from two things.
Yeah.
So if we, get the grip good, get the club face square, towed down a little bit more, that'll fix a lot of things. But that's a pet peeve. How's your ball position? Perfect. Other than that, that's the only thing I had in your setup. I was just, like I said, I just need to tighten a couple things up. So strengthen the grip, keep the club face down, going back, and keep it not going under plane. That's it.
Okay.
Actually, it looks pretty good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you're beating yourself up too much.
I think it's Billy's getting in my head. What it is.